Hey, you all. We are back, and we just want to let you all know that it is not too late to get your residency in Mexico. If you have been on the fence, just thinking that you want to, now is the time.
Yep, 2025, not too late.
Yeah, because the financial requirements for getting your Mexico residency has not changed much.
Mhm.
So now is the time. This is a year in 2025 to do this if you decide to,
Exactly.
right? So we do want to say that it starts in the United States,
Yep.
right? The
Yep.
whole process starts in the
United
United
States.
States.
Yep.
And we also want to say is that each
Each consulate has its own different, rules and different regulations, or how they go about, making their rules. So
yes.
pretty much they just do what they want to do. So you just got to figure it out.
Yeah. So in Boston, the requirements, we're going to go off of Boston because that's where we did our residency.
Residency.
We first applied for it. Boston will be different from Texas, will be different from California, and so on, you all. So you do these numbers and these requirements are based off of Boston, but it's going to give you a little idea of what to expect when you do apply for your residency. So we're going to go over temporary residency, how to get your permanent Mexico residency, and
So
also
how to do your special regularization.
yes, which is cool. They still have that special regularization program that does not allow that makes it so that you don't have to show economic solvency. Okay.
Financial solvency. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, financial solvency, you're right.
Mhm.
So let's just jump right into it, y'all. But before we do, my name is Lakeisha.
And I'm Terrence. It's no problem.
Yes, and the reason why we created our YouTube channel was to encourage men and women over 40, but you can be at any age, to move abroad, to live a life of less ease and
Less stress.
exactly. So let's just jump right into it, you all. So one thing that I want you all to, from our experience, we wanted to let you all know is that you definitely need either 6 months. They say 6 months, but I would say 12 months worth of bank statements because at any time they could just say that we just need more proof.
Exactly.
So I would come prepared. I would come prepared with at least 12 months worth of bank statements and pay stubs.
Yep.
Right. One thing that also changed recently is that you need a letter from your employer that says that you are allowed to work in Mexico. That wasn't the case when we did that, but
Right.
you have to do that
It
now.
has to be a written letter, and it has to
Hmm.
have signature on it,
Yes,
and it has to be original.
absolutely. That's so important. So that's one thing that definitely changed. It's not in every consulate because we checked in Texas and that I didn't see that as a requirement, but that's just a heads up that you will need that. Now, in order to apply for the residency, the fee is 50.
$54
Yeah,
to apply.
yeah. So it's $54 to apply for your Mexico residency. Now, let's go over the temp Mexico residency and the requirements. So there's two ways, right?
Yep.
Two ways. The first way is that you can show them a lump sum. The lump sum for the temporary Mexico residency would be $70,000
Mhm.
that you would have to show
A month
each month,
after
12
taxes.
year after taxes,
After taxes.
at, each month for 12 months. You would have to show 70 US dollars.
70,000 USD.
Yeah, 70,000 US dollars after taxes.
After taxes.
Very good. So that's the first way that you can qualify for temporary Mexico residency. The second way that you can qualify for the Mexico temporary residency is $4,200 each month that you can show that you consistently after taxes.
After taxes. Yep. After taxes.
$4,200 each month you show that you have in your bank account. Now, they do say that you need a little over $1,400 extra if you are going to apply for if you're going to bring dependents over, you have to
Yep.
show that $4,200 in addition to like around $1,400 per dependent.
Right.
But we're going to, at the end, we're going to show you how to get around that, right?
Mhm.
So this is the temporary residency.
Yeah, temporary. So temporary. Yep, that was temporary. So now you're gonna move on to permanent.
Yeah, so the permanent Mexico residency, you can show a lump sum after taxes, but that would be 279,000, you all.
12 months.
12 months after taxes. And I know we don't have that. We most people don't have 70,000. So to say that they want 279,000 and you have to show consistently for 12 months, most of us don't have that. Another thing to note with the permanent residency is that most requirements is that you have a pension or that you are retired.
Yeah.
We do know people that have their permanent residency that that's not the case. Um, they showed a lump sum of money and they were fine, but just keep this in mind just in case. So again, that's 12 months, 279,000 US dollars after taxes,
Right.
right?
Yep.
Then let's go to the monthly. They say 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
but always bring more than what you think that they're going to want.
Yeah.
So I would show 12 months of 7,000 US dollars after taxes. Again, this is a permanent Mexico residency. So that's what they want to see if you have the permanent residency, if you qualify for it. So, what is the difference between the temporary residency and the Mexico permanent residency? The temporary residency will allow you to be a resident for it starts out as 1 year, and then you can renew it for up to four years
4 years. Yep.
or 3 more years. It's a total of 4 years,
4 years.
y'all.
Yeah.
Right? So that's a temporary residency. The temporary residency then moves into a permanent residency. Each time that you renew it, you do not have to show economic solvency. You just have to show it in the US when you apply, right?
Right.
Um, so you have once you get your residency, your temporary or your permanent residency, it's like we said, it starts in the United States, and then you have um, you have to go to Mexico to finish the process. Once you step foot in Mexico, you only have 30 days
Yep. 30
to
days.
finish that process, right? If you don't finish that process within 30 days, it starts all over again. And we don't want that for you all.
That means you lose your money. You got to start the application over again. You gotta pay
Yes,
again.
exactly.
Reset button.
Exactly. So that's the temporary residency and the permanent Mexico residency through economic solvency. Now, there's another program that is still up and running in Mexico, and it's a way to get your residency if you do not qualify for economic solvency, or if you just don't want to go, yeah, financial solvency, or you just don't want to go. You're in Mexico, you don't want to go back to the United States because you've overstayed, right? You had that travel visa and you overstayed and you're not in Mexico. Should I say legally? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is legally.
Yeah. Legal.
So this program, you all, is called the Special Regularization Program, and this allows you all
To get residency without showing financial solvency
yes,
or showing what you have in the bank.
exactly, which is cool. Um, this program, like we said, it's because it's created to make things right. You're in Mexico, you overstayed, you're pretty much in Mexico illegally because you are overstayed. If someone asked you for your travel visa, it wouldn't be valid. But so there's two ways that you can qualify for this program. So the first way is
You can
qualify is if you have a Mexico visitor's
Permit.
permit that expired on or before 2022. Okay, so that's the first way that you can get your temporary residency through the regularized special regularization program.
Exactly.
Now, another way,
You can qualify as if you are currently in Mexico with an expired visa permit, visitor's permit.
yes. So if you have a resident visitor permit, right? And it's after 22, you say it's 2024, 2025 even,
Yeah.
and you have your visitor's permit, you overstayed, but you've been in Mexico before this visit, on or before 2022, you would be able to still qualify under that special regularization program,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
So again, this program will allow you to get temporary residency,
Right.
right? So with temporary residency, this one will allow you to get automatically 4 years. The temporary residency, which we did, will only allow you to get 1 year and then you can renew it for 3 years. But with this program, you automatically get 4 years, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you do have to pay fees.
Of course. Fees.
So what are the fees again?
Um,
So it's $10,000 Mexican pesos that you would have to pay for overstaying. That's the first fee. Around that amount. These aren't actual specific amounts. You do have to look it up, but at this time, it's around 10,000 Mexico pesos for your fine.
for your fine, yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the regularization fee of 1,700 pesos, Mexican pesos.
Yeah, so you have to pay the actual fee of $1,700 to apply for the regularization program.
Right.
And then you would pay up to 12,000 Mexico pesos for your temporary residency card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there you all have it.
Yes.
So if you all are looking to move abroad to Mexico,
yeah,
we have plenty of videos in our description box that explains our experiences in Mexico, how we moved abroad, how to move abroad. We also have a video with Barbie from Merida Moves, that is a lawyer in Merida, Mexico, and she helps people, Americans or foreigners or expats, move abroad. So it's not too late.
And advocate for them.
Yes,
So, which is good.
exactly. So it's not too late, you all. And until the next time,
Adios.
Expat Baba. Peace.